So, hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. So in my most recent upload, I was explaining why people blunder at chess and how to force them to blunder. And I talked a lot about preparing before the tournament, how to play during the tournament, and how to analyze and learn a lot of things after the tournament. And the first thing that I want to talk about right now is how to build up an opening repertoire, because this is something that I talked about in this article, and of course in my most recent upload, so go check this out. I will basically show you how to opening repertoire very easily. So first, if you didn't read this article, the link will be in the description. It's all right. Now, first of all, I would recommend you to find a chess trainer or someone who has more knowledge than you to basically, I would just turn the chessboard a little bit smaller, just to basically get access to someone who can do the job for you, because creating your own opening repertoire will take you a lot of time. And if you pay someone, for example, I don't know, let's say $30, $50, even $100, or then actually, you will get the opening repertoire within 2 days instead of having it, within a month. So there is, a lot of positive things on having someone that will create your own opening repertoire. Now let me just show you how to do that. And let's just assume that you are okay with e4, because you know that, for example, against e5, you will go for the Danish gambit. Let's say you know this opening very well, and you know that if you get this position, you can basically win against anyone. What you want to do is stick to the possibility of playing the Danish gambit, but it means that you have to know what to do. Of course, what happens if they do not take, if they play d6, if they play d5, and some other things. Also, if you want to know what to do against e5, first you have to work on e5, but you also have to know what to do if they don't play e5. What happens if they go knight f6? What happens if they go knight c6? What happens if they go d5, e6, c6, c5? So you basically have to go for a bunch of things which are a lot simpler than the main line, than your really first main line. Let's say you want to create an opening repertoire. You have to know, just to keep it simple, you have to know your line that you will know perfectly, and you have to know, this is not for anyone, but just so that it stays clear, you still have to have something a little bit lighter on, for example, c5, d6, g6, knight f6, etc., etc. For example, let's say that you do not play the Danish, but let's say that you want to play the Scotch, and you know the Scotch very well. If you want to know how to play the Scotch, send me an email and I will send you my free PDF. Then, just a trick, if you play against someone that goes knight f6, you can actually transpose back into a Scotch, which is this line with bishop b4, which is the main line of the Scotch, by the way. Also, you have to know what to do against someone that goes, for example, knight f6. Here you basically have this move, and if e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, and you transpose back again. Then you also have to know what to do if they play d5 and some other lines. But you see, this is basically how to create your own opening repertoire. It's not simple, it will take you a lot of time, or you can basically just contact someone that has more knowledge than you, and he will be able to do it for you, and this is really good, and it's, it's adapted to any level, yeah, simple as that. Yeah, so many people of you asked me how to create an opening repertoire. It was the answer. Yeah, now if you want someone to create your lines, it's also pretty bad because people don't exactly know what is your playing style. So there are some positive things if someone creates an open repertoire for you, or if you do it on your own. Yeah, it's simple as that. Thank you. See you.